Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to set up the 3rd Avenue DKJ01RD 3-piece drum kit. Let's get started. To begin with, you should have your bass drum skins. You will also have your 3rd Avenue drum kit instructions right here. You'll have a tom. You'll have a second drum here. You'll have the hardware for your junior drum throw, stool, seat. You'll have the bass drum with the rims inside the packaging. You'll have extra hardware for the toms and the bass drum legs as well. You'll have the cymbal pack. You'll have the junior pedal, along with added lugs and a drum key for your assembly. And last but not least, a pair of drumsticks. Okay, so now you've removed all of your packaging, I've got my bass drum in front of me here, which is the larger drum of the 3 drums in the set. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to release the 2 bass drum rims that are already attached to the bass drum to make sure we have those loose. So you can do this using your hands, that's not a problem. Okay, so now I've removed these, just to double check, you should have 8 of these in total, plus 1 spare. So I've got my 8 over here, ready to go on the drum, and I've got my spare one with spare added washers as well. Okay, I'll remove my rims, and now we're ready to put the skins on. Now from here, we need to make sure that we've got a few different fixtures here. So we've got 3 on top, because these are going to help us mount our tom and our snare drum and our cymbal. But the side, these singular ones here, okay, these ones over here, we have our bass drum leg attachment here, and we need to make sure that this is towards the side of the skin that's going to be away from the drummer. Okay, so this is towards this side. So basically, that would be the side that the 3rd Avenue skin goes on. So if I lay this flat like so, and I'm going to try and get it as central as I can, otherwise it will bug me, central as I can, in line with these 3 attachments on top here. So once I've done that, I can lay the drum hoop on top and line this up with these lugs here. Okay, so once I've got these, I'm going to put the rods in and just finger tighten to begin with, just so I'm lining them up. Okay, great. So I finger tighten that. I'm just going to keep tightening with the drum key now. As you can see, it's a square on square fitting here. So we can do that, like so. So now I'm going to do the other side. I'll turn it over and use this skin on the side that we'll be playing with the bass drum pedal. Okay, so once you've finger tightened, then tighten with the drum key a little bit further. Where possible, if you can try and spread the tension by moving in opposites, that always helps, just to make sure it's all sitting as it should be. Okay, so next up, once we've done that and we've got the skins on our bass drum, I'm going to go ahead and grab these 2 rods like so, to put the little rubber feet on them. Okay, these are the bass drum legs, so I'm going to put these in to the sides of the bass drum like so, and just tighten the wing nut so it's nice and tight and this isn't going to move anywhere. And I'll do that on both sides. Okay, next up, to complete the bass drum assembly, I'm also going to add the pedal on. So this pedal, currently, it's already put together, we just need to add the beater. So I'm just going to do that here, looks like this, okay? And we're going to put this in this little fixture here, and then tighten up this drum screw right here. And what you'll also find is there's a little fixture on the bass drum, which if you undo the wing nut underneath the foot plate, there's a little wing nut here, we can undo this, and what you'll find is the clamp opens the more you loosen it. So I'll do that, and then what this will do is essentially the bass drum rim is just going to fit between this space here. Once it's fastened on the rim, you just tighten the wing nut to secure that connection. Okay, so next up, I'm going to be adding my snare drum and my tom onto the top of the bass drum. Now to do that, I need the L-shaped rods that look like this. Okay, and the first one I'm going to put in is going to be the attachment closest to me. The L-shaped rod's going to go in there, and this is going to be for my snare drum, which is this one here. Now this has a snare built inside of it, so when you do play, you can hear a bit of a rattle there. That's the snare sound. So I'm going to just put that in to the attachment here. Now I've already secured it down on this attachment down here where you tighten the wing nut. From there we just simply loosen this wing nut and attach it this side. So then you do the same on the next fitting along, facing the other direction. So from here I'm then going to add my cymbal, which requires this rod that looks like this. So I'm going to undo the wing nut, and then I'm going to take the felt off of the stand. So I'm just going to wiggle this off, like so, keeping hold of the metal washer on top as well. I'm going to put my cymbal on now, so it rests on top of a felt, and then the other felt and washer goes back on top. So next we're going to build our drum stool, and then we're nearly there. So what I'm going to do now is grab my tripod and open this up like so. And then once you've opened it, just make sure you tighten this wing nut down here just so the stance is set. And then from here, we add our extra height adjustment rod. Once that's in place, you add your stool on top, like so. Do up the wing nut again, and put it in position. Okay, so finally I add my drumsticks to complete the drum kit. It should look like this, it's all ready to play. Have fun with it, and thank you for watching.